What's up, guys? Me again, David G, coming at you with another review. You know me, quick and simple, watch or not. Let's get right to it, shall we? Alright, guys, so today I'm coming at you with the movie that you can find on Disney Plus. It is called Andor Season 2. Andor Season 2, guys. Yes, it is 12 episodes long. It is 35 to 50 minutes each episode, starring Diego Luna and a couple other people, but he's the main guy. He's the main guy you gotta worry about. So, just like the first season, this is a show based on Andor. Here it's a bit different. It is not 12 episodes where you can just watch it at it's constant. Here it is 3 episodes that is basically divided to 4 arcs, and a year passes through each arc. They have a reason for this, which I'll explain later. But this is how it is. Every 3 episodes is 1 year. So the first year, well, I'll just go through everything and not explain myself because I don't want this video to be too long. We here in this season 2, we get to see more of Andor. We get to see more of Mon Mothma, and we get to see a little bit of Saw Gerrera. We get to see how Andor basically is still trying to take down the Empire the way he can by stealing TIE fighters, blowing up facilities, helping the rebellion, barely establishing what they barely have. Mon Mothma's side, we get to see more politics, which is this show does really well on politics. I'm glad that they went this route because we get a lot on the movies. We get a lot more on the novels, but watching it is different. It is unique. It is entertaining. You worry for Mon Mothma, so it's serious. We also get to see how she builds or starts to build the rebellion because she needs money. We also get to see Saw Gerrera and do his little shady stuff on the side, how he steals, how he's still doing his own thing. If you don't know Saw Gerrera, do your research, guys. He is a pretty chaotic dude. Another part of this show is about the Gorman Massacre, where basically the Empire establishes themselves in a planet where they are not wanted, but they are mining for materials that they need for the Death Star, of course, but they don't say none of that, but you know. So they are basically going to commit genocide, but in a smartish way, where the people, they make it look like the people started, and then they go on with the massacre, which is very, very well put, well placed, well established, because it is almost a reminder of what is going on today's world. That is a perfect reflection. That's how you feel, some of us inside. You just get angry, you get mad at other people doing other stuff that you don't like, that it's not right. When it's not right, it's not right. So that's what sucks. Now I rate this show a 5 out of 5. I think that's how I rated season 1, if not 4 out of 5, but this is a 5 out of 5, guys. It is a perfect show, a perfect Star Wars. They need to do more of these, or just make the other ones better too. We need somewhat of a realistic show of what we see in our world. Everything else is perfect. It's great. The actors, the visual effects, the writing, director, the way they did this, it was perfect. I know you hear this all the time. I'm saying it too, but it is true. So I know sometimes we like to see lightsabers. I want to see lightsabers, but not always. We don't have to see it always. This is a perfect ending to what we could see in the beginning of Rogue One. This literally ends how Rogue One begins. He leaves, and in Rogue One it starts him in a place where he said he was gonna go in the ending of the season. So it's just like, man, it's perfect. It is perfect. But yeah, this show has action, adventure, sci-fi. It's entertaining, drama, thrilling, touching. It is political. It's heartwarming. It will hit you in the core. It is emotional. It hits. This hits more knowing what happens to him in Rogue One. I need to do a review on that one too, because it is a follow up. So it hits different now that you know Andor's background into Rogue One. So, man. So the reason they divided this into 4 arcs, because first they did plan on doing 5 seasons. Basically, all of arc 1, those 3 episodes, there would have been a whole 1 season. Arc 2, or there would have been a whole nother season. But they knew that Diego Luna was getting older. He would look different. They would have to put, CGI or de-aging on him. That would cost money. And the timing and the budget, they would not basically, they knew they wouldn't have make it. So I thought it was okay how they did it. I wish they wouldn't have done it each year for arc, maybe a couple months difference, because the Death Star was almost finished by the end of season 1, and they took 4 more years to finish this little laser shooting circle thing. So it's just like I question that. Maybe there's an answer that I don't know, but that's just me. But that is the reason, that the fact that they only did this one last season and they couldn't do 5, and they only divided it into 4 arcs. But yes, guys, that is it. Andor season 2. It is a 5 out of 5. Watch it if you love Star Wars, anything Star Wars related, and I think you should watch it, guys. I really think you should. I loved it. I enjoyed it. I wish there was more, but this is all we're gonna get. So enjoy it, guys, and I will see you on my next one. Peace.